Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. In the last episode, we got here to the snowy mountains, and this time we are going to keep going and hopefully finishing this area. Healed up. That's nice. Maybe Red Eco doesn't slow you down. Maybe I just imagined that. Fine, I will go up one more step. That's what you really want, game. Alright. But yeah. Last time I talked a little bit about the ice, and you're gonna really hate the ice physics here, because they are... Eat a dick! All of you! Because they are difficult to get a hold of, but... Alright, that's obviously not climbable. Oh my god, these two. Fuck these two. I hate them so much. The problem is, one of the big problems with is that with ice physics, your momentum just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And one of the problems with jumping is that you really, as physics dictates, you really can't control your momentum in the air. I mean, you have a little bit of that because main hero status, but... Oh god. Die already. I said die already. Fuck you. I don't think this is the last one. Nope, it is. 10 points. That's a 10-point shot right there. And here. Here... we start another little gauntlet. This is what I think it is. Oh, yeah. Grab Red Eco. And just spin. Recharge my Red Eco. You do not want to hit the dark eco boxes with your body. Hit them with the red eco trails. They will not harm you if you do that. If you touch them, you see how my attacks are kind of extended? You want to basically graze them with your fingertips. Another 2-pointer. I really should have done a counter for how many points Jak and Daxter scores. Oh, I hate that gauntlet, because I take just so much damage. And we come out back up here. I think the respawn rate around here is just way too high. Because everything's just respawning all the time. Am I supposed to do this? No, that doesn't make sense. That's an exit if I've never seen one. Sorry, my knowledge of the area is not as good as it really should be. It's one of those things of, I remember the early game sections perfectly, but the later game sections lose me. I don't know why. Alright. Oh, this area. So, I don't know if I'm the only one that has this, but I have those areas in video games where I swear every time that I find it, that I will never forget this area. Sorry, I'm just grinding a little bit. I mean, I might as well make use of these infinite spawning fuckheads. Oh, fuck off! Fuck you, I'm going in here. This is the room that I always say that I'm going to remember every time I pass through it. Remember that jumping can reset your momentum. Oh, and the camera's fixed. No!
Man, that stung.
Camera! There we go. Fucking A. I like this area, I really do. But, fuck. It basically is... The game is no longer taking any pity on you. You either need to know what you're doing, or... Oh god, that... I should not have made that. I shouldn't have made that either, but I'm gonna take it. And this should look familiar as something we've seen. I did choose the right path. Go me. And... we press get our power cell, and we unlock yellow eco vents. And if I can direct your attention to the ceiling, this is where we saw below, I think. The exact geometry of this place always fucks with me a little bit. And we just slope down back here. Get rid of that fuckhead. And I think it's time to investigate in here. This is a little bit of a jumping puzzle. Alright, I died a couple times. It's not it's a bit of a jumping acrobatics challenge, for lack of a better word. Because the enemies aren't... Really, the enemies are just here as obstacles and nothing really else. Something to interfere with your jumps. Fuck off. Hate those guys. They're like my least favorite enemy in the entire game. Because they just are so erratic. Them and the infinite spawning snow lurkers. Hello, Isis, my old friend. You can eat a dick again. Sorry. Eat a dick. Alright, and if we press this button, we basically now have a checkpoint. So basically, if you make it to the halfway point, you don't have to do the first part again. Which is nice. And up here we just have chests with green eco in them. Like, this would be a spot where being able to look down without being in first person. God damn it. Fuck off. They're not difficult, but the thing that's annoying about them is that they will do damage. Oh shit, that could have turned out badly if I hadn't been... Thankfully, Jak has some decent recovery. I think that's slick. Doesn't matter, because I'm gonna... Fuck! God damn it. I should have, punched. Ah, well. Thankfully, as long as you press your button, you can make that mistake. What is it? There's a button. I could have swore there was a button. You could do something to change your the way you're going on that, but I don't. For the life of me, I don't know what it is offhand. And power cell. Like I said, little jumping challenge, nothing too overtly difficult. Really, the only part that is hard is some of the ice-covered planks, and that one bit with the lurker on the ice planks that threw me off for a second. And all the precursor orbs are mine. Mine. Woo! Get our collection back up. Alright, so... Funnily enough, those guys up here are mostly on ice, and they're not as bad when they're on the ice, because they more go after you than anything else. When they're on solid ground, they tend to just kind of go fuck wherever. I need to stop. I'm kind of swearing a lot here. I don't know why. Alright. Alright, maybe you are intending to do this. But not until you have the... power cell? Power cell. And do a quick head count. That's all the power cells in Snowy Mountain. And that's all the precursor orbs. So we've effectively cleared this area. So I say... I was trying to make a who killed the dinosaurs joke, since this would be the appropriate place to do it, but I couldn't think of one. But let's GTFO like the Ice Age. And let's warm ourselves back up from the cold and pass through all the ropes because physics and all that. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just like a perspective thing. I don't know. But that is one area of the volcanic crater done. And there's only 2 areas, if my memory serves.
Hey guys, by my calculations, it's going to take 72 power cells to fuel the heat shield against the lava on the way to Gaul and Maya's citadel.
Well, unfortunately we have that, but unfortunately we can't go do that because we have other business elsewhere. And we have the slowest tracks in the world. Oh, this part, I always hated this part as a kid just because my ACDC, my ADHD would always just like flare up. It's like, go faster. That's the way to the lava tubes. We ain't going that way. We are going to take the long track, and while we're just sitting here waiting, I can talk about a couple areas that I didn't talk about in very much detail previously, when I should have. Places like the Precursor Basin and the Lost Precursor City, which honestly are my 2 least favorite areas to play. But they're some of my favorite areas to explore. Because it's kind of one of those love-hate relationships. Because one of the things I love about this game is the precursor lore. Just all the stuff. Ancient lore usually gets me. Like, I'm a fan of it. I might die. I might die. I might die. Yes! Speedrunning tactics. I can never be a speedrunner. But, like, I hate the Precursor Basin because it is just a pain to go through. The A-grav zoomer is really fun, but an entire area of it gets old very fast. Oh, another power cell. Perfect. And that should be... That's funny. But that's not all of them in here. I saw that little red dot, like, right next to Jack's eye right there, and I thought that was a precursor orb. I was like, how the fuck did you do that? But, I love the precursors. I love the precursor technology. And we've got all the precursor orbs of, hello? I don't remember you. I must have to get something from the spider cave to get you. But I love the precursors, like all the technology. Like, I love super advanced technology in kind of a mythical world. Like, it's kind of an interesting... When the balance is done right, it's really cool. But I like the precursor... I love the precursor Lost City because it looks cool. It's an interesting blend of science and magic, which is interesting to me. And I love underwater areas, like underwater cities and temples and things like that. They're really cool. It's always something that's intrigued me. And the Precursor Basin is just really pretty. It's a really just cool place. It's the kind of place that I would like to go. It's the kind of place I'd like to go to and just sit or just walk around. And the problem is with the A-grav zoomer, you have to listen to the A-grav zoomer the entire time, which kind of kills it. And you have to ride the A-grav zoomer. I don't think it would have been very good if you walked around, because that area is huge, but it's kind of one of those things. I really like it because I think it looks cool, but I hate it because I hate playing it. So it's a love-hate. Outside of that, most of the other places are kind of... Sentinel Beach is kind of interesting. It's kind of boring in my personal opinion, but it's a starting area. The Forbidden Jungle I like, but I think it's kind of the harder of the two areas. Let's loop the camera around and see what these guys are doing. Harder between that and Sentinel Beach. Misty Island is one of my favorites just because of the mood. Boggy Swamp, I like it mostly because it introduces Yellow Eco. But regardless, I've rambled on long enough, and next time we are going to enter probably one of my absolute least favorite areas in both playing and in basic just general concept, the Spider Caves. And if I died a lot in Snowy Mountain, I'm probably going to die a lot here. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for listening to me ramble on like an idiot. And until next time, goodbye.